Hey, Milligan the Magician here with some more Obama magic. You know, back when we were growing up together in Kenya, he used to come to the hardware store I worked at. One time Barack comes in, we called him Barry back then, but he came in and said, hey, Milligan, I want to get a pocket knife. And I said, hey, great, we have a bunch of them here. Which one would you like? He said, well, I think I need to get a black knife, you know, because it kind of matches the color of my skin. And I said, well, you know what, that's not important, Barack. What you ought to do is you ought to buy a knife. And then I reached in and showed him my magical integrated knife. And he says, integrated? What do you mean integrated? And I said, well, look, this knife is perfect for if you're talking to a white crowd, you can show them this, or if it's a black crowd, you just put it in your hand, push it out like this, and then you can appeal to everybody. He said, well, what if they say, hey, you got another knife in your other hand? You just tell them, no, I don't. It's just a black knife like this. But when I need it to be white, sure enough, yeah, it's a white knife that way. The thing is, though, he took this knife and he used it for years. Just the other day, he calls me up on the phone. He says, Milligan, I need your help. You know the integrated knife you sold me long ago in Kenya? I said, of course I do. I still use it every day. He says, I need something more, something better, because now I've got the Chinese bugging me. I've got Putin breathing down my neck. I don't know what to do. And the integrated knife, where it's just black and white, isn't making it anymore. And I said, well, hey, I've got the answer for you. All you do is get the knife out, hold it in your hands. I can teach you how to do this over the phone. So he pulled the knife out of his pocket, held it in his left hand like that. I told him to give it a spin until it turns black. It did turn black. I said, now shake it till it turns white. He shook it and it turned white. I said, now grab it in your left hand, then blow on it. He blew on it, and sure enough, it disappeared. He said, whoa, Milligan, where's my knife? And I said, reach into your left pocket. He reached into his left pocket and pulled out, sure enough, the white pocket knife. I said, Barack, you gotta be careful though. Don't let anybody see you really have two knives, a black knife and a white knife. That'll destroy your illusion forever. You see, most people think you're just using white knives, not a black knife and a white knife, but that's what makes the illusion happen. He said, wait a minute, Milligan, this doesn't help me out. I told you I got problems with the Chinese, problems with the Russians. I said, perfect, look, just blow on the white knife, like that. And sure enough, the Reds will be happy. Look, yeah, it turns into a red knife on both sides. So remember, you know, through the years, communism has been shrinking, shrinking, and shrinking. But thanks to Obama, it's on the rise. But I want you to all know that there were no swords, knives, or bayonets injured in the making of this illusion. But don't try this at home. You gotta be a professional.